Amid the debate over the implementation of UCC across the country, AIMIM President Asaduddin Owaisi has been one of the most vocal political leaders in his opposition to a uniform law across the country.
Well, a day after his meeting with Telangana Chief Minister, where he expressed his views on the matter, the AIMIM chief says UCC must not just be a matter of concern for Muslims, but for people of all communities.
And he also says that he believes that it is actually the non-Muslims who will be at a bigger loss as compared to the Muslims if a common civil code is implemented. He believes that Christians and Sikhs will lose their rights and Hindus will also be deprived of the benefits which they currently get under the existing personal laws.
इंग्लैंड में दो क्रिमिनल लॉ, एक स्कॉटलैंड का है, एक इंग्लैंड का है। क्या मुल्क कमजोर हो गया? फिर बोलते नहीं यहीं पर तुमको पर्सनल लॉ है। नहीं, गलत। पड़ोस में श्रीलंका है, वहां पर पर्सनल लॉ है। श्रीलंका में है। आपको जानकर हैरत होगी कि इजराइल में इजराइल के जो इजराइली मुसलमान है, वहां के शहरी, उनको पर्सनल लॉ उनका है। उनका हमारे सिखों में, हमारे ईसाई भाइयों में कई डिनोमिनेशन है, बैप्टिस्ट है, रोमन कैथोलिक है, और इनके लिए क्या करेंगे? फिर आप इनके लिए कैसा करेंगे? यूसीसी आएगा तो ये सब के सब अपनी अपनी तहजीब को, अपने अपने मजहबी रसूमात से इनको महरूम कर देंगे। तो इसीलिए हम तमाम को, और खास तौर से हमारे हिंदू भाई बहनों को समझना पड़ेगा कि आपका कितना बड़ा नुकसान होने जा रहा है। दलितों की, आदिवासी की, क्रिश्चियन की, हिंदू भाइयों की, सबकी बात कर रहा हूं, देश के हित में बात कर रहा हूं।
We have Rishabh joining us on the broadcast with more details. Rishabh, Asaduddin Owaisi says that not just Muslims but non-Muslims will also be impacted. This, of course, needs a proper explanation in terms of what he means, what the context is, and how will UCC impact Hindus who already, I believe, follow the law of the land. There is no personal law. The divorces have to be, done through the courts. Okay, I think we've lost that line with Rishabh.
All right, so speaking of the latest reaction coming in, so we have been tracking all the opposition voices which have been coming in, and Rishabh, coming to you over the latest one coming in from Asaduddin Owaisi, who of course has been one of the biggest critics of UCC, now claiming that it is the non-Muslims which are going to be affected more. In what context, as Swati just mentioned, it needs to be understood in what context this statement has been made.
Well, Asaduddin Owaisi was talking to a group of people about proposed UCC, and as per the leader from Hyderabad, he says that the UCC, the RSS might be happy, BJP might be happy that this is going to upset Muslims, and this is what Asaduddin Owaisi is saying, that BJP is doing it with the target of disturbing Muslims. But BJP needs to understand that once this UCC comes in, it will equally be problematic for Hindus, Sikhs, and as well as Christianity. So the way Asaduddin Owaisi is now putting it forward, that UCC is not good for anyone. It is nothing to do with only Muslims, but it is not good for anything, is what Asaduddin Owaisi is trying to portray at large. And at the meeting yesterday, while he was speaking on this, he very categorically said that there are very few Muslims who will be affected by this, but people from Sikh community, people from Christian community, and even from Hindu community will be affected, and that is something that BJP is not understanding. He went on to say that what our ancestors didn't do not do it. It will just unravel the feathers, nothing else.
Right, so he's saying other religions are going to be impacted as well, and not just the Muslims. So he, in fact, is only trying to send out this warning that this UCC is not just against the Islamic laws, it is also against personal laws of the Sikh, the Parsi, and the Christian community, isn't it? Okay, we have Majid Memon joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Memon, you of course are an expert when it comes to legal issues as well. Will this really impact non-Muslims, UCC?
Well, uniform civil code is indeed a very complex question. It does not have mere legal repercussions. It has social, cultural, political, legal, religious repercussions. And therefore, all aspects of human living, as far as Indian citizens are concerned under the governance of rule of law, you see, all aspects are to be very carefully examined, lest you try to improve one aspect and then you cause damage to others. Therefore, I think Uniform Civil Code, basically, there should be no haste in pushing it through only because we want to win some kind of vote bank's favor. You see, I think BJP should be advised by someone whom they can hear, either through Supreme Court or through some legal luminaries or through other means. And BJP leaders must be given to understand that for your petty gain of winning some votes, you should not rush for such a sensitive subject. Supreme Court in the past also has, in the last 20 years, we are seeing that Uniform Civil Code, Uniform Civil Code. You see, the Constitution carries in one of its chapters of Directive Principles of State Policy, Article 44. But then these are all recommendatory from 1950 onwards when the Constitution was born. You see, and we have traveled 75 years. Now, of course, if there is a need and we are in a position and we are educated enough, we have got understanding,
right.
we have progressed so much that we can accept
So you're saying deliberations, discussions need to happen on this issue. It's a complex subject, says Majid Memon. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Memon, with your views. Thank you to Rishabh as well for getting us the details.
On that note, we'll slip in a very short break. News and updates will continue on the other side.